Ayaan and Sameer ran through the village, their hearts hammering in their chests. Their lanterns swung wildly, casting long, distorted shadows on the mud-brick walls. Bilal, he's gone, we have to tell someone. Sameer panted, his voice filled with panic.
No.
We can't leave him behind. We have to go back. Ayaan said, shaken but determined. Suddenly, a voice, ancient and filled with warning, echoed from the darkness. You have made a grave mistake. They turned to see Sheikh Idris, the village's oldest and wisest scholar, standing in the dim glow of his lantern. His eyes were filled with both fear and authority. Inside Sheikh Idris's home, the atmosphere was tense. He pulled an ancient book from a shelf, its pages yellowed with age. That well was sealed for a reason. Long ago, a Jinn was imprisoned there, trapped by divine verses and iron chains. It was never meant to be disturbed, he explained gravely. But we didn't free it, did we? Sameer's voice shook. The seal has been weakened. If we do not act, the Jinn will regain its strength, and then it will not stop at just one soul. Sheikh Idris replied grimly. Tell us what we need to do, Ayaan said, his voice filled with determination. Sheikh Idris took a small pouch and poured a fine white powder into his palm. This is blessed salt mixed with sacred soil. It weakens the Jinn's hold. But the true battle will be fought with faith. You must confront the creature and recite the verses of protection without fear. And if we fail? Sameer asked. Then Bilal will be lost forever and the Jinn will walk among us once more, Sheikh Idris warned. Ayaan and Sameer stood at the edge of the cursed well, lanterns flickering in the unnatural wind. The air was thick with an oppressive darkness, pressing against their chests. I don't like this, Sameer whispered. We have to do this. For Bilal, Ayaan said, steadying himself. Then they saw him. Bilal stood near the well, completely still, his back to them. The lantern in his hand flickered weakly. Bilal, Ayaan called out. A faint whisper curled through the air, slithering around them like a living thing. Stay away. He is mine forever. Bilal turned, and they froze. His eyes glowed an unnatural golden hue, his face pale, lips parted as if trying to speak, but the voice that emerged was not his own. You cannot take him back. He belongs to me now, the Jinn's deep, guttural voice echoed. The ground rumbled, the chains around the well rattled, and a deep, eerie hum filled the air. Another whisper, closer this time, brushed against their ears. Run, while you still can. A sudden gust of wind howled through the clearing, carrying with it a chorus of voices, low, whispering, unintelligible words that sent chills down their spines. The air thickened, the darkness pressing in on them. Ayaan clutched the pouch of salt and took a step forward. We're getting him back, no matter what, he whispered. The well trembled violently, black mist spilling from its cracks, twisting and writhing like living shadows. The whispers turned into laughter, cold, mocking, echoing all around them. The Jinn had awakened. To be continued in Part 3.